Tyndalston, asshole of the world. Everyone's either paying, collecting, or buried in between.
So first of all, Samson, a Tyndalston story here, is actually shaping up to be some raw, pressure-driven open-world action game that kind of immediately sets itself apart. First off, this game is developed by Liquid Swords, the new studio founded by former Avalanche co-founder, and this debut project drops players into this crime-soaked city where death isn't just a story hook. It's like the core mechanic of the game. You play as Samson, a man trying to claw his way out of crushing financial obligations, while collectors, police, and the city itself closes in. Anyway, the early footage teases a constant time and resource management loop where like every decision matters. Definitely one to watch closely as it heads towards PC soon.
You can't outrun debt. You can't freeze interest. You can curl up and die in the street. Or you can fight the fuck back.
It's been years. But the events are still etched in my memory. Lost worlds, frozen in time. New discoveries, waiting behind every door. Across every chasm.
Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis is shaping up as a major moment for Lara Croft as the franchise approaches its 30th anniversary this year. And this was announced as a reimagining of the 1996 original Legacy of Atlantis and aiming to retell Lara Croft's iconic adventure while modernizing its design for a new generation. And early details suggest, classic locations like Peru rebuilt from the ground up, complete with traps, traversal and exploration-driven pacing. Crystal Dynamics actually has hinted that this remake is part of a larger plan to unify the series' timeline, alongside the next mainline entry that's going to be coming out sometime later. And right now it just feels positioned as a defining chapter for Tomb Raider fans old and new.
Some legends are destined to be retold.
Coming from Casey Hudson and Arcanaut Studios, we've got over here Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic. The first thing you will probably notice is how much weight there is in the new choices, assuming the game actually delivers on shaping paths towards light or dark. And the trailer here, which is cinematic, teases a galaxy that's just full of these conflicts, but there's no real clue how combat or exploration will feel. Think of it as an action RPG with moral forks and choices, possibly a dash of Mass Effect pacing and dialogue density. Platforms and release window hasn't been confirmed yet, it just looks promising for fans of heavy sci-fi, but until you play it, it's all nothing but premise.
Port Desire. A city that don't belong to anyone, but everyone wants a piece. No laws, no oversight, just the jungle creeping back in, both the vines and the people. The mayor stepped in where the government couldn't, said the city needed order, and they'd be the ones to bring it, keeping the peace on their terms. I walked away from it all. kept my hands in dirt instead of blood. But desire is a fickle mistress. The city won't let me go.
Moving up, it's the game No Law, which is Neon Giant's return to first-person goodness. We're stepping into the shoes of a retired soldier who gets dragged back into a neon-soaked city after a home attack. So gameplay seems to split between guns and stealthy problem solving, but either way the city just reacts loud to whatever you do. The game's world is packed with these little events that respond to your choices, so wherever you move probably feels like it matters. And yeah, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5 and PC, although no time frame just yet, it just really looks like a tight gunplay loop with some meaningful consequences. Let's just see how it all turns out.
You reap what you sow.
Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food.
And the missus?
I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Bugger. Not her again.
Hey, not even at the Land Exeter Fair! Now, 9 gazes while I present him with a fish. For the furry rascal will often wink, and the fair's weight grants good fortune.
Witcher here, have they?
Pardon.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is. Character actions directly affect what happens around you, sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together.
Take your man's elsewhere, you filthy lamp. You'll find only honest pointers here.
Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
Last of it, is it? Running away.
The Witcher 4 is brewing in for a 2027 release on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and PC, and Switch 2. Yeah, CD Projekt Red just snagged the brain behind Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 quest lines, so you can go and expect some choices that will actually sting. It's still a single-player open-world RPG, this game, but now your decisions will probably haunt you harder than Geralt's Morning Breath. Consequences, lore, emotional bruising, all check. We don't have a release date just yet, so get comfy. If you like wandering, monster slaying, and debating the ethics of chopping off heads, Witcher 4 promises more of the same but smarter, meaner, and with extra narrative.
As for the salt, found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now. Kvere's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men? Quite the opposite.
Manticore. No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton. Not here.
While Ciri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace.
We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open-world Witcher game ever. And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we are doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open-world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans. A first look at Land Exeter.
Onward, Kelpie. With what?
Do you feel it? Something is coming.
an intrusive pattern. Of staggering power. Reshaping reality as we know it. Everything we tried to keep inside eventually worms its way out. You must have had good reasons. But we were not prepared. For what would follow.
On another hand, it's the Control Resonant. Stepping outside the old house and, in a Manhattan warped by supernatural forces. So you play a melee enthusiast this time, hacking, slashing, and hammering away through a city that's basically an alien theme park of horrors. The combat's gonna be leaning on close range brawling, weapon shapeshifting, and an aerial combo, so you can expect to be thrown off by timing and spacing more than cover mechanics. It's PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X due 2026. Looks intense, but until then, we're all just counting this with a grain of salt.
Pace yourself. It's gonna get weirder.
Stay close. Mom, wait! Grace, keep moving.
Oh, who's that? Oh, I'm so sorry about the power outage.
What happened?
It's really no excuse, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Don't worry. I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find my...
Come on in, Grace.
Resident Evil Requiem is not only bringing horror home, it's bringing it to play on the go as well. So Requiem is dropping players 30 years after Raccoon City's fallout, with Grace, the daughter of Outbreak's Elisa, navigating a virus-scattered city and her own dark past. So Capcom promises first and third person perspectives, claustrophobic chases, grotesque monsters, and the classic puzzles. It's all tension and the same remakes engine with ray tracing to make your blood run cold. No multiplayer, no loot boxes, just survival horror done right. Pre-orders are actually live now, March 27, 2026, as the day nightmares return.
Mom, I'm scared.
No. We need to find a way out of here now.
But we don't have any of our stuff.
We can come back for it later, Grace.
Ji-song, yeah? Time to settle up.
Hey, Taiki. When'd you make it back?
Excuse me, sir! Shut your mouth!
Alright. Talk soon.
Gang of Dragon, however, marks the brain of Yakuza games' new return to crime genre. This was unveiled at the Game Awards 2025 just a little while ago as a cinematic Tokyo explosive on-the-world epic. The game's developer under their Nagoshi studio with NetEase, which they recently went on with some in-engine reveal that dropped players in a way harsher version of, something like Yakuza. It's actually backed by a veteran team of former developers of that game. The project signals a clear shift away from minigames towards raw intimidation, drama, and some Tarantino-style action. Platformers and release timing remains unannounced, but Gang of Dragon is shaping up as one of the most intense upcoming crime games to watch closely. Announced no more than just a couple months ago, we have Project Tal, or TAL. Basically, Monster Hunter meets Dark Souls if Korea's folklore went on a caffeine binge. So you're leaping onto giant monsters like it's a gymnastic routine, stabbing weak points until they rethink your life choices, all while your companion do more than just stand there looking cute, as opposed to Shadow of Colossus' Adam, or the Black Horse. Anyway, they actually help is what I mean. The combat loop's pretty fast, flashy, and tactical enough to make you feel like a genius without ever having to memorize a single combo button apparently. Open world action RPGs are usually pretty crowded, but this Tal's got some personality with it. Probably said it before, but if you haven't heard it, imagine if Death Stranding had a duet with Resident Evil Village. I would think the result would be something like this, Odi, which is Kojima's latest horror brainchild, and the Unreal Engine's meta-human technology is here to make all the fears feel entirely yours, as it's in first person, up close and super personal. Kojima actually teamed with Jordan Peele for this thing, so this ain't just jump scares, it's gonna be some atmosphere that you can touch. Right now all we have is a teaser, which is called Knock. It's already feeling like a nightmare that just won't let go. The release date for Odie is still unknown, and so far the game's exact theme is still a big mystery. So just keep it in mind for now.
What a sight to behold. Whew, it's all over. The last lands of the FCU, the Federation of Central Asia.
First of all, thank you for joining us on this ship.
Hello there, my dear newcomer. You are very lucky, you know.
Yes, we are critically undermanned on this ship.
Don't worry at all. The man in front is Jan Rexco, the Wings of Theve. You're riding shotgun with the legendary Ace of Aces.
He's a mass delusion fabric.
Ace Combat 8 is finally coming out this year, and it's bringing more jets, more explosions, and probably more folks, myself, yelling. So Wings of Theve looks like, classic arcade flight insanity turned up to some next-gen polish. Like photorealistic skies, dramatic dogfights, and a story about reclaiming a fictional nation. I don't know why, but apparently that's going to be thrilling. The trailer sells spectacle over substance with this one, the cuts, the fancy cinematics, and the obligatory Ace squad, but we have kind of zero clue how the campaign or the multiplayer will actually feel. If you've flown the last few Ace Combat games, you know the rhythm of this one. This is clearly going to justify the next loop. Coming up behind that, we have The Mound, Omen of Cthulhu, the next game from the developers behind the Xenoclash and Rock of the Ages series, and this time around, it's one that's just all about co-op. Like up to 4 players are going to be teaming up as explorers in search of treasures, but they all have to navigate a cursed jungle. It's just filled with all kinds of bizarre monsters, not just as some reality-bending stuff as well. The game is actually inspired by Lovecraft's tales, bringing all the lines between reality and hallucinations, making trust and teamwork kind of crucial for survival. So if you're a fan of old Left or Dead games, Mound might become your next obsession when it lands mid-2026. Here's how it looks.
No sign of 009.
We need to inform M.
No time. I'm going after him. Make him call off the attack.
Are you out of your mind?
I'll be careful. He'd been the phone.
Go to the security room, first floor.
And you are?
Rob Minkley.
He's with me.
Come on, Moneypenny. If I lose the trail, we'll never know who they're working for. Oi, you lads got a faulty coffee machine?
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
You're not, Damien Mead.
Bond. James Bond.
If 009 slips through our fingers, we're the last line of defense.
IO Interactive's James Bond title, 007 First Light, has been officially delayed. With its new release dates, it's now coming out May 27 this year. Originally, it was planned for March. The extra time is going to be used to further polish what the studio's describing as its most ambitious project to date. The game is shipping up as a standalone origin story, and that, one that follows a 26-year-old James Bond as he's recruited into MI6 and earns his 00 status. It's starring Patrick Gibson and featuring a villain portrayed by Lenny Kravitz. The game's going to be blending cinematic storytelling, gadgets, and Hitman gameplay, of course, positioning it as a major upcoming revival for the Bond game.
Too nice?
Always.
Fallen leaves return to their roots. You
shall gather the souls that stray.
I've watched over this city for ages, and every name in your scroll of death. Not one of them dies quietly. You, a soulless husk. You can judge my fate! Why wrestle rogues when their artifacts can do what brute strength cannot?
Sword of Legends is the fourth main game in the Gaijin series. It's sliding in straight from China as a single-player RPG that mixes Souls-like fights with story-driven missions and just a ton of side quests, apparently. You play as the underworld enforcer, guiding the departed, sometimes by kicking, sometimes by whatever you see there. The combat's gonna be flowing from combos to parries, to dodges, and releasing captured souls, while your companion's gonna be helping you reach new heights with the levels and stuff. The game is also set in a dark, myth-looking realm, blending some Souls action with Chinese folklore. Pretty violent, inventive, with moments you're probably not gonna forget that fast. It's coming to PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X as well, we're not sure when.
How can you know that?
Nothing's quite the same. Just look around you. See all the hearts aflame.
So Resonant Studio was getting ready to take Bodycam in a way much darker direction with the upcoming zombie mode, if you have missed it. And the first look already sets a different tone as opposed to the core game. Bodycam, is known for its hyper-realistic visuals and intense atmospheric. The Unreal Engine 5 powered shooter is expanding beyond competitive multiplayer now with some survival-focused gameplay. A newly shared teaser hints at, some slower, more suspense-driven encounters where realism is going to be meeting horror. And this update actually marks only the beginning of Bodycam's evolution, apparently, with further improvements planned as early access continuing later, adding a chilling new layer to Bodycam's future when it's out.
Count a million billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart. 2.
Well, of course, Mudfish is coming back stronger than ever as well, with Atomic Heart 2 if you missed it. And this time the Soviet fever dream just got bigger and a hell of a lot filthier. While there's no official release date yet, current rumors peg a 2026 launch, and the sequel, which is running on Unreal Engine 5, promises a semi-open world across the USSR with jets, mechs, that you're going to be mounting, and even hints of space travel. And Major P3 also returns after escaping Limbo. Also, you can go and expect some sharper RPG mechanics, enhanced powers, and the most chaotic scenes ever coded out of a Russian-themed video game. It's Soviet absurdity, and now about Ultra HD madness. Hell Let Loose is preparing to leave the battlefield of World War II finally behind and step into a completely new era with Vietnam. So recently unveiled gameplay footage, and it offers a first real glimpse of just how the series is evolving while still staying true to its tactical, large-scale roots of the series. This new entry, Vietnam is going to be shifting the focus to a historically authentic Vietnam War setting, expanding combat across jungles, rivers, skies, and underground tunnel networks. It's actually built on Unreal Engine 5 as well, so it promises some major visual upgrades alongside new mechanics like helicopters, like I said, river warfare, and a lot more. Definitely shaping up as a bold evolution for the franchise.
만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면 당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까. 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가.
And with that being said, if Splinter Cell and Dying Light adopted a Korean baby, we're probably getting the game, what we have here going by MUDANG 2 Hearts. So you play as a North Korean soldier in this game and a K-pop star apparently, and switching between them as South Korea's capital, Seoul, explodes after a terrorist attack. It's just stealth, CQC, and gadgets, which are all your bread and butter. You can skimmy along pipes, sneak through vents, throw someone off in a wall for fun. The AI is going to be noticing everything though, so you can't just, button mash in this game apparently. There's some cinematic sequences that follow straight into gameplay, which is nice. It seems pretty smart, tense, and weirdly stylish, like someone actually taught Hitman and Quantum Break to dance together. Just take a look if you missed it.
당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것인가? 누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다. 지정태.
Every time the sun dies, time stretches and tears.
Scan for Soltari signals.
Signal corrupted. Approximating.
Is that the thing from the ridge?
Confirmed.
You better stay out of my way.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5. Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action and tells the emotional and haunting story of Arjun Devraj's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles. By absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive trigger on L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using Eclipse-driven weaponry.
Soltari holocache detected.
Mark it on the map.
Here is a Soltari hololog, where you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Hold up for me. I will find you. I promise.
Housemarque went on and finally revealed another trailer for Saros, and it looks like it's Returnal's older sibling. If you missed this thing before, here you are a lone survivor on another planet stuck on the permanent eclipse. The planet's called Carcosa, by the way. Do you remember that from True Detective? Anyway, each time you die in this game, which you're gonna be dying a lot, it just teaches you something new, and yeah, like weapons, suit upgrades, and loadouts are gonna be carrying over each one, and it's gonna feel earned instead of just, you know, trial and error type of game. I mean, look, it's just Housemarque's signature bullets, you know, shooting heavy action on narrative that actually matters. Sci-fi, pretty tense, probably won't let you breathe. It's, if you like Returnal, but you know, wanted a sense of lasting improvement, Saros might be your next obsession. It's gonna be coming out now, April 30th this year.
The sun is forever.
something good?
Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around this Imperium moon.
Excellent.
How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Simperia. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again.
Superstitions.
No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts.
You worry too much.
You know what I worry just the right amount. I say we wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead? He's not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
Can you please claim him? I don't need another hunter swooping in.
Who is swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there.
He clearly is.
He is clearly desperate.
And Naughty Dog's next big sci-fi project, I mean, basically the biggest video game project probably in the making right now, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, is also shipping up as one of the studio's most ambitious releases yet. I mean, development reportedly began in 2020 for this game, with a full launch now being targeted for mid-2027, according to industry reports. As the team's going to be pushing towards that window, production's said to be in a critical phase now, with internal milestones and demos playing a major role in getting the project back on track. Sources also suggest that the studio is currently operating on a very intensified work schedule, though changes to that structure may arrive in early 2026. For now, Intergalactic remains firmly positioned as a AAA upcoming action-adventure dope. Thanks for watching.